Hi, this project is about the Netherlands by Jesus, Alex, Jordan, and Gabriel. Introduction. The Netherlands and its Dutch inhabitants reside in a country within Western Europe and are globally recognized for its rich cultural heritage, diverse society, and unique traditions. Among many things, a tourist to the region can expect to find beautiful architecture, a bustling culture, efficient forms of transportation, and advanced agriculture all across the country. Recently, the representatives have shifted towards more liberal policies. This aligns with their historical struggles for independence and their role in developing global relationships. Culture of the Netherlands. The tradesmen. The Dutch are very friendly and direct as a people, yet can be a little arrogant or prideful when pushed on, which has served them quite well historically. However, during the COVID pandemic, the Netherlands refused to go into lockdown, which serves as a reminder to face the facts, not your pride. With 44% of the population being diagnosed with COVID-19 and only 31% of the US population having contracted it, there is a good reason to believe that lockdown measures have at least a marginally positive effect on the total number of cases. They also have a strong sense of individualism and privacy, which can tend to make them seem less social and less exuberant in the spending of money as a country. Relative to the United States of America, the Netherlands and its people have less of an emphasis on emotional masks, especially in formal setting where business is spoken. Additionally, this open-mindedness can bleed into the legal system, which is why, for instance, prostitution, weed, and public intoxication are all legal within specified areas, or otherwise known as red light districts. Culture of the Netherlands. The mental health game. The Netherlands and its people hold mental health in high regard, although there are differences in how it is treated in between provinces, such as if you're in North Holland or South Holland. If you find yourself in South Holland, you may be advised to grab a bite to eat and get sauced. Whereas in North Holland, you may be referred to a community based mental health center with no to low cost therapy sessions. Differences in culture. Both united in associated provincial prowess, there is access to the sea, and less than an hour's drive away to the red light district, where one may go to soothe their woes. With relatively low suicide rates in comparison to the US, we may want to take a hint or two from our allies across the sea. They may not help us in a war, but they'll be there for us, win or lose, with kegs of ale, crates of cigarettes, brothels near the sea breeze, and countless other items utilized in the numbing of the senses. The Netherlands. Sources.
Hello, everybody. We as a group chose to talk about Netherlands. We would be going over the history, culture, and transportation, and I would be focusing on the agricultural sector of Netherlands. The Netherlands have achieved extraordinary agricultural success. They have increased output in a relatively small land area by using cutting-edge technology and processes. Precision farming, effective greenhouse farming, and sustainable methods are some of their accomplishments. Due to these developments, the Netherlands is now a significant exporter of agricultural goods, especially in horticulture, dairy, and flour industries. Their accomplishments can serve as a useful model for other nations hoping to increase the productivity of their agricultural sector. Their innovative and imaginative agricultural practices has given it the moniker Dutch agricultural miracle. Precision farming tools such as tractors and drones allow farmers to optimize their use of pesticides, fertilizers, and water. They eliminate waste and maximize agricultural yield by using them only where they are needed. Use of weather sensing satellites let the farmers know about the weather patterns so they could plan ahead. The Dutch employ modern greenhouse structures with air conditioning. These greenhouse structures provide an ideal climate for crops, allowing for year-round production and shelter from the elements such as insects damage and random weather patterns. The Netherlands also has a sophisticated water management system that is crucial to agricultural output and the management of country's low terrain. The Netherlands is well known for its huge network of dikes and sea barriers that protect low-lying areas from flood caused by North Sea and large rivers. Netherlands produce a wide variety of crops, including vegetables such as potatoes, tomatoes, lettuce, carrots, and onions. The agricultural sector in Netherlands is very export-oriented, and a significant part of its agricultural products is delivered to international markets. Germany is the largest importer of Dutch agricultural, accounting for 26% of Dutch exports. This model, followed by the Netherlands, strengthens financially strengthens the nation and helps us to stand out and strengthen its place on a global scale. Couple questions I have about the Dutch agriculture is what can the United States learn and adapt from this Dutch model? Secondly, what are some challenges that could be faced while implementing this Dutch model?
Okay. Okay, so my name is Jordan Owens, and today we're doing the Netherlands transportation system. My group name is Team Jamaica or something. Let's get to it. Okay, so the introduction. Netherlands stands as a beacon of the advanced and efficient transportation system. During this presentation, I'll be showcasing all of that. They're way better than the U.S. That's all I'm saying. Its flat landscape, progressive urban planning, and forward-thinking policies have accumulated in a world-class transportation network that seamlessly integrates various modes of travel with a keen focus on sustainability and accessibility. Okay, let's do it. Walking. Now, up there, they actually walk. Compared to the U.S., walking isn't really, how do you say, a thing. It's really just, U.S. itself is very car-centric. Netherlands is not as car-centric. It's actually not even near it. It's just they have a freedom of their options that are available to the citizens of Netherlands. Okay, so walking itself is actually seen as a widely embraced mode of transportation. Why? Because it's safety. It's safer. The U.S. walking is just seen as, I'm just gonna read it. The United States lacks proper pedestrians and cycling facilities, rendering walking and cycling not only unsafe but also inconvenient, slow, unpleasant, and often impractical in many areas. Now, I've walked before. Uh, it wasn't ever good. Like the roads, the sidewalks always just end unexpectedly or something, or like you're walking on the street practically. It's just like it's pretty unsafe. Um, they don't care about walkers. That's all I can say. I used to ride a I walk used to walk to school. That was that was okay. They had sidewalks, but it's kind of a drag. For instance, 41% of all trips in the United States in 2001 were shorter than 2 miles, while 28% were shorter than 1 mile, underscoring the potential for more sustainable transport options. Now, I also have personal experience of this. No matter how far I am, I could be like 5 minutes away from a certain place. I'm gonna drive there because walking there is just not good whatsoever. This is a picture I chose. It's a pretty terrible picture, but whatevs. It has a cycling culture. The Netherlands cycling culture is ranked number one in bike friendliness by the European Cyclists Federation, which is a non-profit whose mission is to increase cycling all across the world of Europe. Yeah, cycling is also one of the most common ways of transport, with over 27% of all trips are by bicycle, which is the highest modal share of any country in the world. This results in making the Netherlands very bike friendly in creating cycling infrastructure and led for dedicated bike lanes that are well lit and well maintained. Netherlands also has a large bicycle parking available to citizens that has spaces for over 450,000 bicycles. Now I've seen the I'm sorry picture. This is the bike lane. I should have got a bike parking place or something, and they're crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, dang, this is super new. These lanes also they're completely away from like cars and whatnot. Well, not completely, but they're made to be away from cars, and like it's like a very there's like no traffic lights or anything. They just go. And I was watching this video, and it talked about the bike lanes in the Netherlands compared to the United States roads in general, stroads, as they would call them. They actually on the bike lanes in the Netherlands, they actually go 16 miles per hour. They actually go more than 16 miles per hour. And in the U.S., cars that drive like down streets and whatnot, they go like lower than that, based off like traffic lights and whatnot. I'm probably gonna edit this out because it makes no sense. There's a video of it. You should definitely watch it. I have it linked. I have it in my works cited. Yeah, you have cars up there. It's just not as centric as the United States. In comparison to the United States, the Netherlands records significantly fewer car crashes and has managed to reduce traffic fatalities by over 90% compared to global averages. The reason behind this success lies in the Netherlands' implementation of alternate modes of travel such as biking, walking, trains, trams, buses, and metros. Dang. For instance, the risk of fatal accidents per user were considerably lower for pedestrians and cyclists in the Netherlands or contrasted with the United States. Now, another thing, they do have other modes of transport, which is a really good thing because up here in the U.S., like I said, it's very car centric. It's more of there it's more of like you don't if you need a car. How should I say this? If you need a car, you can get a car per se. But in the United States, you just need a car. You just need one. That's it. Up there in the Netherlands, you don't really need one, but if you need one, you can get one. Up here, you need one. That's all I'm saying. Okay, the roads. The roads in the Netherlands. In 2019, the World Economic Forum ranked the quality of Dutch road infrastructure as the best in Europe and second to Singapore, which I haven't seen the Singapore roads, so I have to look at those. Out of 141 countries, the Netherlands boasts one of the densest road networks worldwide, and the World Economic Forum also rated the Netherlands road infrastructure as the best in Europe. I wrote that twice. I had to fix that, but yeah, with an impressive score of 6.4, on a 7-point scale. That's a typo. I put score twice. This is a road, very low res. I've seen a video of it. They look pretty nice. They look like regular roads. Public transportation. The Netherlands has been on the forefront of promoting sustainable transportation, encompassing various forms of public transport, such as trains, trams, buses, and metro, in line with its commitment to curbing carbon emissions and combating climate change. The government has mandated that all long-distance buses operate in the country must be zero emission by the year 2025. This is a train, obviously. Trains are the favorite mode of transport for both daily commuters and long-distance travelers in the Netherlands. So this is a train. It's actually a high-speed train, and I'll talk about this to the next slide, which is the high-speed rail. Moreover, the country boasts a high-speed rail service that connects the Randstad region to Brussels, operating at impressive speeds of up to 186 miles per hour. The high-speed rail service in the Netherlands are as significantly, oh my gosh, reduced travel times between major cities in the Randstad region and Brussels. I did have a picture of this, like how the rail system was, but I lost it. That blow. Yeah. Yeah, I just woke up, so sorry if my voice is all groggy. Okay, this is a tram. Tram is also known as a streetcar in North America. Um, but you barely see them in North America. You barely see them unless you live in like some city or something. Probably, I don't know. I live in Texas. I mean, I don't see them at all. Trams in the Netherlands have a long history dating back to 1875 when the first tram line was introduced. Over the years, the tram network has steadily expanded, becoming an integral part of the country's public transport system. Since 1943, Municipal. Oh my gosh, how do you say that? Oh my gosh. Municipal. Municipal public transport authorities have been responding for operating and managing the tram services. Okay, buses. We got buses up here. I don't see that much, but they're here. Buses serve as another vital mode of transport, connecting areas not easily accessible by other means. Regional and local buses run on comprehensive Comprehensive schedules covering suburbs, rural areas, and places not served by trains or trams. Many cities have also efficient city bus networks that complements other public transport options. All I can say is they got buses and we got buses, but their buses are more, you know, useful, I guess, vital. Okay, this is the end of this conclusion. Basically, the Netherlands are just really good at what they do with the transportation systems. Are safer, more innovative, and sustainable. And I put also, but as other nations struggle, the U.S. They can look into the Netherlands' robust system, which they're probably not. This is the works cited page. This is the works I used. The video I'm talking about that you should look at is the Not Just Bikes. That's the YouTube channel. Uh, the best country in the world for drivers is the title. Here's the link as well. Pretty good video. It talks about Netherlands, uh, whole road infrastructure, and it compares it to other countries, like the U.S. Obviously. Yeah, it's just yeah, the end.